All right, everybody, welcome to Simply PHP. I love saying that. So, yeah, this is Tony. I'm coming to you again from the back deck of my Montreal duplex. So, I want to try and do as many of these videos outside of my back deck. Who cares about that, right? Well, I'm going to freeze my butt off all winter, so I thought I'd mention it. All right, so hey, I want to do a new type of video this time, and I want to address all of the freelancers out there. All right, so funny thing, our videos are very popular on LinkedIn. They are not so popular on YouTube. Not sure why. So, hey, if you're watching on YouTube, please, you know what you got to do, right? Like, subscribe, or like, subscribe. Yeah, we want to get rolling on YouTube a little bit, and we found that you know our videos are super popular. Simply PHP's videos are super popular on LinkedIn, and I don't know, we have about 13 or 14,000 followers on LinkedIn. Most followers, believe it or not, are software developers from all over the world, which is really awesome. And we get a lot of great questions from freelancers overseas, freelancers in the US and Canada, Latin America. So I thought I would start a little series that would give advice to freelancers, right? Freelancers are kind of our competition, but I don't mind. A good friend and client once told me, because I asked him, I said, "Why are you giving such open advice?" This was years and years ago. "Why are you giving such open advice to everybody? Aren't you giving your competition, your recipe?" But he had a good reply. He said, "You know what? There's so much abundance out there that it doesn't matter. There's enough for everyone." And I totally agree with that. So I want to give freelancers, which are our audience on social media. It seems about 80% of our audience on social media are in the business. I want to give, I think I have at least 10 massive, massive tips for you. I'm going to give you one at a time. I want to see on YouTube if people actually watch and like. So these 10 massive tips are going to really put you above it's going to put you above your competition. Okay, never mind above me, above your competition. And don't forget where these tips are coming from. All right, I'm not trying to be a big shot. However, my business partner Raf and I have owned Simply PHP for 13 years. 13 years, multi-million dollar company. Okay, 55, at least 55 full-time employees. All right, coast to coast in Canada. I have been selling our services for 13 years. I know what people want. All right. I know what a prospective client is looking for. So these tips that I'm going to give you, and I think I have about 10 or 11. I'm going to give you one now. Um, these tips that I'm going to give you are going to put you above your competition, right? Because don't forget, a client is going to be calling two or three different people. And when that prospective client hears what you're saying, when you're armed with this education, it's gonna put you above your competition. You're gonna close the deal. All right. I don't want any thanks. I don't want any money. Just give me a comment. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know how it goes. Right. So hey, this is gonna be my first piece of advice. It's not number one. I think all of them are pretty much on the same level, as you'll see in the upcoming videos. Um, Ready? Cash in advance. No, 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 you can't. You cannot charge a reputable company or someone that's been in business more than 24 hours, you cannot charge anyone in advance for your services. I don't care. Well, the only exception is if you don't trust the potential client. You don't trust them, shouldn't be working with them, but I understand how it is. I've been in your position before. If you don't trust them, maybe you can ask for some cash in advance. Okay, that's going to be the only exception. All right, but if they are a reputable company, they've been in business for a while, you cannot ask for any cash in advance. All right, why? Hmm. Well, companies that deal with companies like Simply PHP are looking for 30-day payment terms, 60-day payment terms, never cash in advance. Okay. So the best way that I could tell you to get around that is a weekly invoicing schedule, right? So anything you do from Monday to Friday, you can send out an invoice the following Monday. All right. Tell the client pretty much you need to pay the invoice upon reception. This is totally legit. All right. In the business world, in the business with freelance world, weekly invoicing, weekly payments, absolutely no problem. If you can do it monthly, even better. All right. So keep in mind that when your prospective client is going around the web and looking for a freelancer, 90% of them, if not even 95% of them, are asking for cash in advance. All right. So you, because you saw this video, because you realized how important it is for a business owner not have to pay in advance, you will rise up above your competition. This is a fact. Okay, this is not my opinion. This is 13 years of sales call after sales call after sales call. All right. But like I said, you don't trust the client. First of all, you shouldn't be working with them if you don't trust them. But if you do want to work with them, if you have to, we all have to eat, right? That's the only exception. If they seem a little bit shady, then you know get at least a week's work in advance. You know, back to the legit client. You know you're going to deliver, right? So there's absolutely no reason to get cash in advance. Invoice weekly, that is totally legit and totally acceptable. All right. So I hope you like this video. I'm going to do one at a time, right? So cash in advance is number one. I've got about maybe 9 or 10 other golden nuggets for you. So stay tuned, and I will see you next time.